Hey folks, we should be back. Oh, everything seems to be working, and we're back in Elder Scrolls Online today. Everything's all alright. Cool, so yeah, we're going to be carrying on from where we got to last time, which is the Almerdi Dominion story quests. We're in Reaper's March. We've just defeated or liberated a city, but unfortunately there's a cult that are about to complete some nasty ritual, and we're going to have to try and stop them. So let's get this to load in. Specifically, we've got to stop that. Alright, before we go charging in there. Yeah, that's not a good thing. How's our inventory? That'll serve. Alright. So, afternoon. Khajit says, where's your point? Absolutely. In fact, I don't know if you've met these two before, but
Trade with Khajit.
so two of my assistants. One's a merchant, one's a bank. Right. Let's just make sure we're on the right bit. Yeah. Indeed. And welcome back to the stream, by the way. Good to see you. Right. Told you that I'd fix that come up. Nice. Hello there, Sky Master. Right. Good to see you again as well. I am indeed. That didn't work right. A really old-fashioned way then. I am indeed. Okay. Well, that's one of the pits destroyed. That's a dark anchor in all its glory. I am. I'm doing Almerdi Dominion and the main quest, the Fighters Guild quests and the Mages Guild quests all alongside each other. And we're getting towards the end of them as well. And of course I've never done this stuff before, so I've got a good idea of what's going to happen, but it's not all obvious. But we are stopping Molag Bal. Nice. I've enjoyed it. There's some really good quests here. Temple to the Divines. Constructed by the Colobians during one of their periods of rule over Arenthia, this ground temple to the eight is a testament to their devotion. There are said to be subterranean vaults beneath the nave. Okay, that's where the cult will be then. Yeah, although I bought Elder Scrolls Online when it first came out, I never got around to playing it. And I picked it up when Elsewhere came out. Gold Cold War Challenge. I don't think I have done that one yet. Need to start exploring the DLCs. Yeah, there's tons to do after I get through this. Right. Oh, things have expired. Gold Collar Challenge is done only after the main quest, and you will have the silver and then the gold. Okay. Thank you. I shall look forward to them.
Scatter! Keep control of this shell. You are needed to be. Now an intruder has breached the temple. Destroy them. Do not fail me.
Okay. Right, I was wondering what my... Yeah, my meal has taken effect. So silver and then gold challenges and everything else as well. Interesting. Now I have no idea how many hours of content there are in ESO, just the quests. But I'm pretty sure I'm not even halfway through it. I want to have done the main quest lines and the main bits and pieces if I can before Greymore comes out this year. So... going to be fun. Right, what's down here?
Worthless animal, burn in the fires of oblivion.
That's just rude. Very rude.
Circle around.
Aha. Nice combination of area effects and direct damage on the Necromancer. I'm enjoying it mightily. Diagram, you say? Thank you. Yeah. Drum off her. Okay, that doesn't look good. Aha! The main. This is unfortunate. You can't leave here alive. Time to hold out. Ah!
This one knew the vessel was weak. The Thar will be displeased.
Ooh.
Eat this flesh before you. Is not fit to breathe. We will meet again.
What's been going on? Interesting.
Right moves. You have saved Akkhuz-ri. Drove out the evil that was corrupting his soul. Thanks to you, Akkhuz-ri is free.
You're well now, but you've done some terrible things.
This one thought it was a tale. A story told to cops. But then, he thought the same about the Dramatra. The Dark Mane was the leader of our people in ancient times, but failed. He was cast out of the moon's light to walk forever in darkness.
It left this place. Do you know where it went?
This one remembers it talking to Javadan, speaking of dark treachery, visiting places throughout the march. But no, Akkhuz-ri does not know where it went. Please, we should leave this place.
That sounds like a good idea. Still doesn't explain how everything. But if we can save the main's life, that will be good. Do for some random looting. Yeah, still there. Good. Cool. Well, that was relatively simple. I'm sure it'll get harder later. It usually does. Right. How's your side of the country holding up with the storm? Some flooding, some wind damage. Probably the flooding is worse this weekend than last weekend because the ground's already soaked, but the winds haven't been as bad.
The Main still lives. I trust you have a good reason for this, my friend.
Claims some kind of dark spirit controlled him.
Khajit was right then. She'll be relieved to hear it. The Colovians are on the run, and I'd say we've done a damn good job here today.
That's good to hear.
You should talk to Khajit. Tell her your account of what went on. I consider it an honor to have served with you here today. I'm going to make sure the Queen hears of your bravery.
Thank you. How's your side of the country doing, Sky Master, by the way? Over here, apparently. John, the night here was terrible. Yeah, it reached its peak here about 6 to 7 p.m. then started to die off. So, yikes.
You will not get away with this, Muscus. Hold right there.
Oh! Oops. It looks like this place is lawful again. Not in the middle of a war. Certain necromancer abilities are automatically a crime if you do them in town in a civilized place. High wind shaking fences. All the fences, and I have 2 scaffolding, one in front of the building, the other to the side, both in front of your windows. Ouch! Ooh, that does not sound good. I take it everything stayed up, and yeah, the necromancer is fun.
You've returned! And the main is here, unharmed. Joan and Jor are looking down on us.
Ooh, Nightblade. I've never played Nightblade. You've returned and the main is here unharmed. Okay, yeah. So, sorry, he was possessed by a dark spirit, but it seems like he's returned to normal.
I cannot express how grateful I am. You have saved us body and soul. May your steps on the 2 moons dance bring you where you need to go.
Cool. That's a nice axe. Slightly less damage, but I'm a stamina caster. Converting to a bow build, also Khajit. Ah, Khajit are the coolest.
The people of
just a
Arenthia owe
fact.
you a great debt, traveler. You will always be welcome within the walls of our city. But your tale does not end here, I think.
Ooh, what do we do now? What about the main?
Yes, Akkhuz-ri. For all he has been through, he is still wise. Travel now to Rawl'kha. I am certain the main, I am certain Akkhuz-ri will do the same.
Why there?
The temple of the dance at Rawl'kha is central to the march. It is a place of holy worship in the region, and one where the next steps can be taken. I cannot go. I must remain and see to my city. But I wish you bright moons and sharp claws.
Cool. You love that guy from AD, I think, that welcomes you and goes with you all. Razandar. Yeah, he's there in elsewhere as well. You meet up with him again. And yeah, he's great. I'll get going then.
This one cannot comprehend. All of this by his hand. Akkhuz-ri. This one should have fought harder. Fought against the darkness. But he was weak.
You laughed hard with his jokes. Oh yeah.
Is no longer fit to wear the mane. Yet much is clear now. All must be told of his decision.
Wow.
It seems Akkhuz-ri may have hope here. Khazira mentioned forgiveness, and perhaps helping to rebuild Arenthia will aid this one in atonement.
Fair enough.
I've just about had it.
Right. So where's this priest at? Okay. Follow that road down. Okay. So I'm ignoring the side quests at the moment because I want to get through the main quest lines. So there's going to be a certain amount of mopping up in all of the zones, all of the side quests I've missed. It'll take a fair old while on its own. Oh yeah, yeah, I was at first as well, but it was making things 2 to 3 times as long as it needed to be, so I decided I had to focus, especially after seeing the ESO live thing on Greymore. I want to be ready for that. You have to complete that map. Yeah, I'd prefer to. I prefer to. It's taking some discipline. Indeed. No, enjoying the game is good. You should play the game in your own way at your own pace. Yeah. Quiet.
Try to run, clawless one. I dare you.
Yeah. There you go.
Go. But try not to get caught again, yeah?
Help! Help! Something's wrong!
Cool. As you'll spend it doing loads of dungeons and so on. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, most of my levels and my champion points have come from questing. I've done a few dungeons, but I have only scraped the surface of those. Thank you very much for the host, Sky Master. That's appreciated. And yeah, there is an awful lot to enjoy in this game. Ooh, Robert. For example, just pay attention as you run around the zones, you can find the law books. I don't yet. I need to start looking at some. The mini-map would be nice. And eventually when I want to start trying trials, I will need some, I feel, so that I know what to do when. But for now, no, just the basic game. Yeah, that makes sense. Minimap and law books and sky shards, yeah. That makes good sense. Well, I'll see how I do with trials. I'll probably never be a hardcore raider, so that might be a step I don't need to worry about. What have we got here then? Oh. Now. You hate rotation skill setup, if you know what I mean. Yes. Market harvester info, that's all. Okay. Interesting. Clear some space in the old inventory. No. Those I may have more use for. Ooh. Undertaker. I have got the crafting skills. I'm sort of leveling up a little bit, but I've not focused on them yet. Just research. Okay, that's a good point. 2285 2487. Ooh, last researches will take you 60 days. Right, that's fair enough then. We actually want to use these. Yeah. Oh, no. Of course, I'm in that screen, aren't I? So. There we go. You don't have 10 skill points and skills. Okay. Ah, so the skills can reduce the research time. That's good to know. Right, so I can research both of those. Okay. Huh. I'll bet first on the gear of your intended build and work on the other parts later. Yeah, that makes sense as well. I'm sort of following a cleave-based build at the moment, but I need to start looking at things like the armour. Right. Now I might end up using medium armour as well. So we may as well research that and then ditch the rest. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for that. I need to look it all up. Ooh, Quarry station. Nice. What have we got? As soon as you can find is going to take traders and yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sky Master. Right. Amulet. That's a nice amulet. None of the others are. Okay. Right. Cool. I will do then, Sky Master. Thank you. To say, I've got to look up the build more and delve into all of the stuff that's still to come. There's lots to do. You have one build starting in mind, go, yeah, but a better build setup. It's usually the one I use. Yep, that's where I've got this one from, I believe. Yeah, two-handed PvE DPS build based around cleave with bow as a ranged weapon backup. Although I'm playing around with some of the skills, that's the basic idea. Right. Hey Pedro, I'm fine, thank you. I hope you are well. Ah, cool. Elder Scrolls Online has been out for a bit. And yes, Sky Master, I've actually maxed it out, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, Pedro, this has been out for a few years, but it's still getting expansions and such like. So, and there's another one due middle of this year, which is actually set in Skyrim. So, looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, it's still very much an up-to-date game. Sort of the MMO thing where they bring it out and then they bring out a load of expansions. Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I would highly recommend it.
Nonsense, dear. Just send down one of our most capable assistants.
You don't need to have played any of the games to understand it. It explains itself. But yeah, Sky Master's not wrong. There's an awful lot to do in the game. So you don't necessarily have to do everything, but if you wanted to, it will take a long time. Yeah, not a dissimilar idea.
What is it?
You've played much of Guild Wars and a bit of Guild Wars 2. Ooh. I have played some Guild Wars 2. I never played Guild Wars though. And yeah,
Welcome to the temple at Rawl'kha, Moon Hallowed.
okay. Yeah, it's your choice of weapons can have a big impact. Lots of birthday presents for your Guild Wars 1 character. Yeah, that happens with my Guild Wars 2 characters. Right, I've just come from Arenthia. The city is free, but the main...
This one knows, Hallowed. Former main Akkhuz-ri is here. Preparations have begun. Your path to the Two Moons dance begins here and now.
Ooh.
The champions are here. They awaited your arrival with great enthusiasm. Are you ready to join them within?
Right, let's just check. Okay. Yes, I am ready. Oh,
By the light of the moon, the champions are excellent. The queen, the Silvenar, even the fallen light Akkhuz-ri is within. This one's superior, Kalzana Bijo, awaits you at the dais. Follow Hadamdo, Hallowed.
trying to wrap up Death Stranding PS4 at the moment. I've heard good things about that. Lead on. I've not played it, but I've heard good things. Though not the largest temple in Northern Elsewhere, Rawl'kha is probably the most culturally significant, for it's here that the main revealed... so Reaper's March is part of Elsewhere. Or part of it is. Interesting. So of course that's its own expansion. Pretty good, not everyone's cup of tea for sure, but it's quite good. Okay. Quite good, you said. Yeah, I do hear good things about it. Although I also hear, as you say, that it's a particular style of gameplay, and if that doesn't appeal to you, you're probably not going to enjoy the game that much. Cool. Whoa. Go to the Dominion Elite. Well, Queen first.
My friend, it's good to see you again. I'm thrilled I could persuade Aselmo to trek out here. We need to support Akkhuz-ri and the Champions. This is a vulnerable moment for our fragile new Dominion.
And the High Elves are worried about Akkhuz-ri's fall.
Cautious might be a better word. Since the Dominion formed, there has been a great deal of political turmoil. The Old Guard in Auridon, resistance to King Camoran's rule, and now the spiritual leader of the Khajit corrupted by a dark spirit.
What do you think?
I've known the Speaker and the Main for years and have every confidence in them. I've spoken to Shazah and Khali here in the temple, and I'm most impressed. The Somerset Isles will support Elsewhere, come what may.
Well, some people say that this is kind of intertwined with Metal Gear Solid. Interesting. I think maybe up 80 to 100 hours for Death Stranding. Ooh. The Green Lady.
I know that scent. Green keep you, my friend. The Sylvanar and I are well pleased that we could be here to support the Khajiti people.
Wood Elves aren't worried about the main sword?
Oh no. My people are deeply divided. I believe this is one of the most vulnerable moments our fragile Dominion has faced. King Camoran himself felt he had to remain in Valenwood, stay close to the people, keep them from worrying.
What do you think?
I've spoken with the Champions, taken in their scent. They seem lean, strong, flexible, much like my Sylvanar. I feel they do not have the experience, the age that the Main should have. But I'm willing to watch and wait and see.
Okay. That's the Moon Priest. That's Lord Garashri.
Hello.
Speaker.
Strange to refer to you by that title after everything else you've done for the Dominion. But then, I suppose this was ordained in the moonlight, yes?
It's been a journey. How does the common Khajit feel about this?
News of Akkhuz-ri's fall has spread as fast as the wind. All of Elsewhere is talking about these two young women. As you probably know, this is the first time we've had two candidates for the Main at the same time. There's a great deal of talk.
I'm inclined to play Metal Gear Solid. I've never played Metal Gear Solid either. I really should. Are you worried about how your people will react?
I signed the Elden Accord. The people trust me. They trust my judgment. They know that I will serve ably as speaker to the next Main. With my help, the people will grow to love her.
Cool. I played these slightly out of order. I played it Elsewhere first. And if anyone is looking to start this game, I would encourage you to play the bits of it in the correct order. Because some of it's a little jarring when you've done other stuff first. Okay. All the games are connected, the whole saga. Yikes. Okay. And
This one is humbled to stand before the moon, hallowed. You have done so much for Akkhuz-ri's people. More than he has done in some time, he thinks.
You're being too hard on yourself. Although I do end up saving Elsewhere from dragons, so you know. How are you, man?
You speak falsely. As this one said at Arenthia, Akkhuz-ri is the Main no more. The touch of darkness, the stain of Javad Darn's creature remains. He can never atone for what he did.
Oh, it's good of you to be here to support the champions then.
This one has known Shazah and Khali since they were cubs, since their days at the temple. They are strong, proud women. Our people will be in good hands, whoever walks the Two Moons path.
You were hoping they would do an MGS remastered, yes. Yeah, that would be an ideal way to start it. Right. Here are our champions.
I just knew you had the makings of a hallowed. I am very glad you're here. With you at our side, there are no questions we can't answer. No puzzles we can't solve.
And this one.
Welcome to our cleansing, my friend. Sorry. Hallowed. We were right about you, I hear. It is good we will have someone so strong and trustworthy at our side today.
Oh. So of these two, more intellectual and more mage. Courageous and more physical.
Everyone has gathered for the ceremony, and now with your arrival, we are ready to begin.
Oh, what do I need to do?
The ceremony begins with consumption of the moon sugar elixir. This unique brew will make your mind more receptive to the touch of Joan and Jode.
Moon sugar. Yay. What then?
We have prepared the temple for this unique trial. Never in recorded history have there been two candidates for the position of main. You will walk with each champion, meeting their guides and exploring their past.
Meeting their guides? What does that mean?
Every candidate that undergoes this ritual is met by a figure from their past.
Ooh.
The trial path is meant to cleanse the candidate of doubt and regret. The guide aids in that process.
And the elixir?
The moon sugar elixir is the gateway to the ritual. It allows you to open the doors of your mind. Bask in the light of the moons. The touch of Joan and Jode will permeate your senses.
And what's the point of this ritual?
Every main walks 3 paths. The life path is spent growing and loving and learning. The ceremony, here today, begins their trial path. After the cleansing at the temple, each candidate faces a trial unique to the course of their life path.
That's only 2 paths. What's the third?
To prove worthy, a candidate must walk the trial path to its conclusion. Here in the march, that is the temple at Dune. Here, Shazah or Khali will walk the final path. The Two Moons path. We may speak more of that day later, Hallow.
Cool. There's never been 2 candidates for the main at the same time before.
Never. The champions were born under a unique alignment of the stars and moons. All candidates are. But never, in all our history, have twins been born at the exact right time together. Eventually, after all, a decision will have to be made.
A decision about what?
There cannot be 2 mains. Eventually, a decision will have to be made between Khali and Shazah. And as Moon Hallowed, you will be the one to make that decision.
Oh, wonderful. I've got to decide between those 2. That's not easy. Thank you, Priestess. I am ready.
Excellent. Let us begin. We have gathered here to usher the champions on to their next path. These 3 cups contain moon sugar elixir, a sacred potion. They will allow the light of the moons into your souls. Champions, step forth and drink the elixir. This 3rd cup is for the Moon Hallowed. who will walk with the champions on their path. Hallowed, step forward and drink the elixir.
Tasty moon sugar.
Ugh, that elixir. I can't get the taste off my tongue. Do you feel more enlightened? I just feel a little sick.
You ready to get started?
Yes. Just a little nervous. Damned moon sugar roiling my stomach. It's this ceremony. Just irritating formality. Dull claws, let's get this over with. Ready?
I'm ready if you are.
The sooner we're done with this, the better. Let's go.
Has it been that long since Metal Gear Solid first came out?
These bastards killed my mother. Let's take them out.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh. Right.
Spread out! Fan out!
Stamina's low, so cool. Yeah, it sounds like the whole Metal Gear Solid got messy there towards the end. What's in here?
Colovian bastards! Where are you? I know there are more of you. I can smell you. Come out and face me! What's going on here?
You draw your sword when you're frightened, Khali. Just like when you were a little girl.
Mother? Is that you?
Even as a cub, you were filled with such anger. After I died, that anger grew. Now, you laugh and curse in turn.
Mother, Meimu, we lost you so long ago. And you were gone so much. Why are you here?
I know, Khali. But you and Shazah had each other. A bond that transcends your age. Now, face your past. Face my rage. Pray at the lunar shrines. Know what has come before. That you may face what lies ahead at Moonmont. Channel your passion, Khali. Protect your sister and our people. Become what you were born to be.
Wait! Don't go!
Okay. Full Moon Shrine. Waning Moon Shrine. Okay, Waning Moon Shrine. Moon Shrine.
Captain, you have to pull back. There's too many of them.
Get my daughter out of here, Sergeant. I'll hold them off.
Oh. Waxing Moon Shrine.
Die, Colovian dogs! Is this all you've got, you bastards? Come at me!
How does it end?
Ha! They sent a house cat to fight their battles. Desperate failure.
Khali! Shazah! Be safe.
Oh.
My mother. I can't believe it. Why?
What happened?
Mother was a great warrior, a commander. She led a squad in the campaign to retake Orcrest and Riverhold from the damned Colovians. That was almost 20 years ago.
How are you feeling?
Why are you even asking? I'm fine. I've known I'd be facing something dark in here since I was a cub. The monks made it very clear. Here, wherever we have to go next, the Two Moons path, this is not an easy journey.
What do you mean wherever we go next?
The monks taught us that once we complete this moon's blasted cleansing, we'll have to face some kind of challenge before we walk the final path. We should see hints as to where we must go before all of this is over.
Okay. Why was your mother leading this squad?
Mother was very well respected in our militia. She used to train the cubs from a young age in the use of claw and blade. Shazah used to sit and read after training, and we'd all take turns practicing tumbles and leaps. She was such a good teacher.
You've yet to understand why Khajit sounds a lot like Russians. It's true though, you're not wrong. Orcrest and Riverhold?
Cities in elsewhere, to the east of Dune. When Shazah and I were young, the Colovians annexed most of the northern part of the province. They thought our people were too weak from the Nahatan flu to fight back.
Yeah, do yourselves a favour, don't do elsewhere too early. Nahatan flu?
A terrible disease. It took many people from the face of Tamriel. Actually, how we lost our father.
Oh, are you ready to move on?
Khali is ready. Why? Do you need more time to rest? If I know anything about these spirit journeys, we will most likely face that general as our final test. And I am eager to put my blade into his side.
Lead on.
You killed my mother, you bastard!
Just like your mother. Your strength lacks strength. You bastards!
Oh, mistime that. Cool. But one of the things that this game has that I really like is a lot the fact you can do whatever quest line that will level mobs and so on to your personal level. Yeah, I love the one-time reel thing. It works very well.
My blade
Definitely.
has tasted the blood of my mother's killer. I should feel happy, righteous, but I don't feel anything.
What do you mean?
The monks taught us that this cleansing would open old wounds, and I expected to feel triumph, victory, like any day in the field. But here, he was just another threat to put down. I think I understand what my mother was telling me.
What was she trying to tell you?
Who I fight is not the question I should ask. The question I should ask is, why do I fight? I fight to protect those I care for. And perhaps someday, those I lead. Thank you, Howlod. I could not have done this without you.
You're welcome, Khali. Let's get out of here. Okay, now for the next one.
Khali, she does not look so well. What happened in there?
She'll probably want to talk to you about it herself.
Of course, you're right. I always worry Khali gets worked up too easily. But then, that's what pushes her to do amazing things.
Are you ready to get started?
Yes, yes. We must be serious now, focused. I am ready. I've studied most of my life for what we begin today. Let's go.
Lead on then. In my head, I heard her saying, "Thank you, comrade." Well, she had a whiskey drinking sort of, not a competition with us earlier. Now, if it had been vodka, I would say you were spot on.
That hut, this place, are those supposed to be Nahatan flu victims?
Skooma is their vodka. Yeah, you're not wrong. Something's out there. Oh dear. Right. Just check everything's okay. Yeah. I do think they still prefer moon sugar. Oh, absolutely. I do like the siphons. Nice little area effect. And yeah, the Khajit definitely like their moon sugar.
This must be where I'm to meet my guide.
Shazah, my daughter. It's good to see you again.
Father?
You've become so adept with magic, my daughter. Your wisdom has far exceeded my own.
Father, you are my guide. Why are you here? What am I to learn from this cleansing?
My Shazah, always so eager to learn. Come, you and your sister have a connection that transcends knowledge. Now, you must face my past. Pray at the lunar shrines. Learn from Khali, that you may face what lies ahead at Moonmont. Become what you were born to be.
Thank you for your wisdom, Father. Goodbye.
So, full moon shrine first.
This disease. We've been here for weeks, and we still know nothing about it. If we can't understand how it spread, how can we treat it?
We've already lost Neen and Lanalor. If we don't leave Orcrest now, the whole team will succumb.
I've been to Orcrest. It's not a happy place. Not the waxing moon one. Is that the old Silvernar?
The flu has ravaged the city, and the Colovians will be here in days. You have to get your daughter out of here.
Old friend, it's too late for me. Shazah is in your hands now. Get her home safely. I'll do what I can before the end.
Oh.
Shazah, please try to be brave. I'm sorry I won't be there for you and your sister, and I pray that the flu never reaches Dune. Look after our family, and remember always, your father loves you. Moons above. He loves you.
My father? I should have known it would be one of our parents. Just like Main Zabeden show, 400 years ago.
What happened to your father?
Father was sent to treat the Nahatan flu outbreak in Orcrest 17 years ago. The disease proved too potent, and he and his team died. I was there, as a cub.
How are you feeling?
I'll be fine. Khali and I have known we would face darkness here since we were cubs. I just wonder... I want to know what he meant earlier. Let's go and find out.
You mentioned the flu.
A disease. A mysterious illness that swept across the face of Tamriel. It is said that it was a punishment from the Argonians. A retribution for the dark deeds done against the race by the Dark Elves. But no one knows for sure.
I think you find out in Northern Elsewhere it wasn't the Argonians. It created zombies?
No, not at all. The creatures in these visions, I don't know. I don't. Wait, actually, it makes perfect sense. These visions are a part of me, as much as memories. I was terrified of plague victims. So many bodies.
Why was your father leading the team?
Father was the most talented alchemist in all of Dune. When we were young, clients would come from as far away as Hyrok to consult him. I think the Main himself asked Father to tend the sick.
Wow. Ready to move on.
I'm ready. I should warn you, though. We'll probably see more of those flu victim monsters in the next room. I was so frightened of them as a child. Get ready, and thank you.
Lead on. And if you go to Orcrest in Northern Elsewhere, you'll find out they're zombies. Why in all the stories their father husband are always the best at something and disappeared? Hey! Yeah.
My father's medical team? Dark moons.
Well, I know all about zombies. Okay. Yeah, it's a very common trope,
Those
that one.
men and women worked with my father. Neen used to cook for us. She'd even stew vegetables when we asked nicely.
I'm sorry, Shazah.
No need for your sympathy, Hallowed. This is what my father meant. This is what he spoke of when he spoke of decisiveness. I need to move forward. No looking back.
Like your sister?
Yes. Like Khali. I've spent so much of my life studying. So much spent examining texts, words. Action, though. Action is needed to be a true leader. Let's go, Hallowed.
There we go. So far, so good.
You've done it, Hallowed. The champions have stepped onto their new path, and all that remains is to conclude the ritual.
What happens now?
The final step, the cleansing itself. Please, step back, Moon Hallowed. Your journey as champions is complete. The final cleansing begins. Relax your bodies. Calm your minds. Let the light of Joan and Joan wash away your doubts, your regrets.
A step further back.
The cleansing is complete. Shazah and Khali have left the path of the Lunar Champions behind. The cleansing is complete. Moon Hallowed, step forward and speak to me. Thank you, Hallowed. You filled your role admirably, as hundreds of Moon Hallowed have done before you. You have the thanks of all who praise the bright moons.
You're welcome.
May Joan and Jode guard your steps and keep you safe in the trials to come.
The magical part is not so interesting, but that is still a nice shield.
You and the champions, excuse me, the candidates, you must make for your next challenge. The moons tell me that your next destination has been revealed.
It has?
Yes. The moons tell me that the spirits of the past spoke of a temple. The holy temple of Moonmont. Its walls once sang of moonlight, and now drip with the corruption of the Dark Mane.
The Dark Mane is there. What do we do?
Hunt him down, Hallowed. Cleanse the temple. Restore the cool light of Joan and Jode. And always, stand beside the candidates. Shazah and Khali are counting on you.
Okay, we'll see it done.
May the bright moons light your path, Hallowed. You should know, there is an additional task you could undertake. It might improve your chances at Moonmont.
What is this task?
In times long past, the Moon Hallowed would often make use of a relic sacred to the Khajit people. Today, it is just an old lump of metal, a bauble of bygone years. But it could come in useful in the trials ahead.
Ooh. Skymaster, that's fine. I have no problem at all if people are just lurking. People are always welcome to lurk. I appreciate the support regardless. So, what is this relic?
It is called the Golden Claw. Its power and splendor was such that an entire clerical order surrounds it. They have pledged themselves to its safekeeping for many, many years.
Clerical order?
The Order of the Claw. Just one of the many organizations within the lunar clergy. Khazana-Bijo belongs to the Broken Paw. We are less martial than many of the clerical orders. We prefer studious contemplation to open-clawed combat.
Where can I find this claw?
At a monastery known as Dokrin. It means warrior's grin in the tongue of my people. Dokrin lies to the southwest of Rawl'kha, west of the Eliad ruin called Dormar.
Okay, and the main doesn't require this thing?
It is as this one said. The use of the relic has fallen out of favor in modern times. But it is still a powerful object. And this is a most unusual trial for our candidates. This one thought you might appreciate every advantage.
Certainly. Right. Off to Moonmont. Okay.
To be with the Sylvanar on his wedding day must have been a real honor for you.
I'm not entirely sure here if there's an optional side quest I can do. Presumably that golden claw comes into it later, but... Right. You know one of the big updates is going to be, apparently you'll have to install the whole game again because they've been updating the whole code inside the game. Yes, I've heard of that. It's late February. The date that comes to mind is the 24th, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I think it's update 24? No, it's not. Update 25. Release. Yeah, February 24th. And yeah, it's going to be quite the download. So we've got fighters, we've got mages. Cool. Lovely. I'll leave them to it. Oh, cool. You're in the town. Excellent. Ooh. That is coincidence. Coincidence. Right. Working at the moment, no gaming. It's probably best. That's an anchor. Not sure where it is though. Again, have a side quest. Okay. So very pretty, this game. Yeah, I can well understand why you would keep the music on. Yeah. It really is something. Try to play the game in ultra mode on the 4K screen and go to elsewhere, I think. It's a good idea. Oh. No, not attacking me. Cool. Oh, I've been to elsewhere, but not for a little while. But yeah, it is stunning. It really is. Okay.
We never really got to say thank you, Hallowed. You stood beside us at Rawl'kha, saw our parents, saw our past. Thank you for your guidance and friendship. It means a great deal to us.
You're welcome.
But then, enough about the past. Khali has already laughed at my attempts to write down what happened. We have much more dangerous, immediate threats ahead of us. Khali has been chomping at the bit. She has grown tired of these Dromatra and hungers for bigger game.
Bigger game?
We hunt the Dark Mane, who has taken root deep within Moonmont. His legions have boiled up from below, killed most of the monks. And the beacons that mark the site as holy ground are grown dark. They fuel a ward lock upon the temple door.
What's the plan?
Take this prayer to the bright moons. We must go to the beacons, the large pillars around the temple. There we pray. We cleanse the beacons and drive away this darkness. Hallowed, I know together we can see this done. What do you say?
I say let's see it done.
We'll meet you at the beacons. See you there, Hal.
Ooh. Are there drops? Can you just refresh? Oh, yeah, drops are now running. Excellent. Right, so we gotta purify these beacons. It varies. Sometimes it's just the stream team, and sometimes it's everyone. So they're actually quite fair with it. Oh wow, I didn't realise the music was on Spotify. I will have to look that up. And yeah, I'm afraid I'm not sure who the composer is. But it is superb. Oh. Thank you, Sky Master. Let me know when you've got a link, Sky Master, and I will give you permission to post. Right, just a moment. Cool. Thank you very much. And Jeremy Salt is indeed a huge composer on many games. I do like his stuff. Right, let's make sure. Just here. Oh, just the main thing then. Okay. Aha! Whole Elder Scrolls soundtrack. Nice. I'll definitely take a look at that. Oh, thank you very much. Right, where's next? I will enjoy listening to the music. I think someone is doing this at the same time as me. Oh.
Hallowed, this one is glad you are here. This beacon has an intensity to its corruption. It is teeming with the energies of the Dromatra. Shazah must perform the purification.
Why do you have to do it?
You are powerful, my friend. But Shazah has long experience dealing with the dark energies here. She must be the one to dispel them. Besides, the ritual will no doubt draw attention. You must protect Shazah as she works.
I'll protect you.
They come for the beacon!
Souls, please.
More of them. Watch yourself. Thank you, Khali. I shall meet you at the temple entrance.
Cool. So, next. So, we're not going to leave you. I don't even have to do anything. I dropped so many dots on it. Right. Never managed to make Nightbolt work with that command. I have to use Streamlabs chatbot to do that permit. Okay. For me, it was just a matter of clicking in your name in Twitch chat. So I couldn't tell you. Right. Okay. Right. Wait a sec. No, you want to go this way. Tried. Okay. this way. Interesting, because literally all I have to do is left click on your name in Twitch chat and it gives me the options. Well, sneaky. Okay. I'm not sure what that would be.
Just wanted to be sure you were well protected. Go ahead, Hallowed.
Oh. Poor Scorpion.
Better you than me, Hallowed.
It's working with chatbots,
I've
so you're not
never
worried.
been much
Cool.
for the spiritual.
Cool.
Nice work. See you at the temple door.
Right. What was that? Apparently it was nothing. Right. Okay. What
With
we
the
got here?
beacons cleansed, this ward is just an annoyance. Shazah is preparing to crack it wide open.
What do I need to do?
You've already done your part here, Hallowed. Let's just stand
Hiya,
back and
Neo.
let her do her thing.
Good to see you. I hope you are well. Okay.
Shazah, what happened?
Ooh.
That thing was stronger than it looked. I'll
You
be
can't
fine.
complain.
Let's get inside.
Oh. Cool. Something is wrong here, isn't it? The sacred to worshippers of Joan and Jod, the Temple of Moonmont has fallen on hard times. Chaos in Reaper's March has cut off the flow of pilgrims to its shrines, and 2 Moons clergy have had to abandon the site until peace returns. Okay. How was your Jurassic World Evolution stream yesterday, Neo? It was good. Until you co-streamed, okay, but still fun. I'm glad you had fun. Cool. For those people who don't know, Neo is actually a streamer on Mixer. You're just Neonitis on Mixer, aren't you, Neo? That is correct. Okay. And if we're doing that one, that's fine, Leo. I should also do this one. The Skymaster is also a streamer, which I didn't realise before. Cool. I look forward to seeing your stream. I am doing a bit of overkill here. I really don't need to throw everything at everyone. Yeah, I look forward to catching that at some point, Skymaster. Makes a real mess. A real mess. Why not? Mondays and Wednesday evenings. Cool. Well, I will keep an eye out. Hopefully be able to catch something this week. And Neo, do you actually have a schedule? Please feel free to put it in the chat. I know we're on Twitch, but I do watch Mixer streams as well. I find that there's a lot of good streamers over there.
Another barrier. Shazah can crack it.
I'm not so sure.
Dark roots. This one is even stronger than the one outside.
Moonmont should be the heart of lunar light in Reaper's March. Instead, we are surrounded by darkness. Tharn and the Dark Maid dare to tread on temple ground. Blasphemies against the Two Moons dance. And corruption crawls the walls in Moonmont's inner chamber.
How do we get inside?
The Dark Main's residue has twisted the altars to Masur and Secunda. It crawls from between the bricks, stretching and clinging to any ray of light. The darkness of the Dromathra reaches from where they dwell beyond, snuffing out all it touches.
I'm asking how we can get past the door.
Ah, yes. Each of the 3 altars is normally aligned to one of the lunar phases. Simply refocus their light, throw back the darkness, and reclaim... that should allow you to pass through the door.
How do we know how the altar should be aligned?
In times of old, the carvings and adornments upon the walls would sing of the dance. Precious stones inlaid upon intricate plaques would speak to Masur and Secunda. Time has not been kind to these adornments, but still, they may speak to you.
Thank you, First Mate. Right. Path of Exile playthrough. Nice. I haven't actually played Path of Exile before. I do need to pick it up. Aha! Over here. Right. Yeah, I've learned if you co-stream, you co-stream with someone who talks as much as you. Okay. Not someone who always talks. Ah. Yes, I can see why that might be an issue. Well, good for you for trying these things out.
The altars are aligned, the darkness thrown back. Destroy the barrier, Shazah!
Let's see this done.
Right, let's just
Right
check.
behind you, sister.
Oh, it's not about to run out.
Where is he?
Very there.
I don't know. He should be in here.
You're mine now, champions!
Khali, watch out!
What?
Ah!
Oh dear.
I can see the light of the dance reflected in your eyes.
Yay.
Joan and Jode smile down upon you now. They are with you at this difficult hour. You must choose.
Choose.
With you are two modes in the darkness. Khali and Shazah are the Lunar Champions, truly. One will go on to shine as brightly as Joan and Jode. The other will twist and rot and wither here in the corruption below Moonmont.
What are you saying?
You are the Moon Hallowed. It is your destiny to make this choice. One will leave with you and walk the two moons' path. They will become the next main. The other will hold the Dark Main in place here and dwell forever in darkness.
You need to explain this, Rid-Thar.
Rid-Thar will tell you what he can. But know that this choice is yours. You must choose with your heart and your mind and your soul.
I have to choose one of the champions to contain the Dark Main.
You say it truly. She will remain here a prisoner in darkness. Only through the strength of her heart, the wisdom of her mind, can the evil that is the Dark Main be contained.
Why does it have to be this way? Why does the Dark Main have to be contained?
You have seen for yourself, Moon Hallowed. The devastation at Fort Grimwatch. That is what is possible for a Dark Main fully in control of their host. When the host and the darkness are one, the darkness is terrifying.
Can't we just destroy him?
The Dark Main is a creature of darkness, a being from beyond the stars. The only way he could be truly destroyed is to face him in one of those places beyond. But here, now, one of the champions can hold him, make the world safe from his evil.
Can you help me decide?
No, Hallowed. This must be your decision. Speak to the champions if you need to. Hear what they have to say before you decide. This must be your decision, alone.
It's a very well-written quest, but I hate things like this. Right.
Hallowed, Khali is not prepared for what's required here. Choose me to contain the Dark Main.
Can we talk about this?
Of course, Hallowed. I will answer any questions I can to make your decision easier.
Yeah, he did repeat the point, didn't he? If you become main, what would you do?
I would try to lead with wisdom, as the monks taught us, as I learned from my father.
What would your parents think?
Mother was always so proud of Khali's blade work. She used to have her demonstrate for the other children. I'm sure they would want Khali to be the next main. She is far stronger, braver than I am. She's a better leader and a proud warrior.
Are you sure you should become the Dark Main?
Absolutely. Khali would make a far better main. Her strength and resolve would serve her well. Shazah is well acquainted with the darkness of the Dromatra. She knows what must be done.
What about you?
I can do this. This is my responsibility. Take Khali and leave this place. Hallowed, she should be the next main. I am just a scribe who was born on a particular day at a particular time. I do not deserve to be main.
Let me think about this. Oh God. I think she would make a very wise
Shazah
man.
cannot contain this darkness. She does not have the strength. Choose me to take on this burden.
Can we talk about this?
Ask me any questions you need to. Let's get this whole thing over with.
If you become main, what would you do?
I would lead with a firm hand and a brave heart, just as Mother taught me all those years ago.
Yeah, it is that one, Sky Master. What would your parents think?
Father was ever speaking about the brilliance of Shazah's spellcasting. Once she cast a spell, and the whole sky lit ablaze. They were so proud of her. I'm sure they'd want her to be main, to lead our people.
So you want to take on the Dark Main's mantle?
Yes, Hallowed. Shazah is brilliant and talented, but I do not think she can physically take the strain of holding this darkness within her. I have the strength and the will to take on this burden.
So Shazah will become main?
Yes, Shazah is much better suited to lead our people. She has studied so long and so hard. She knows much of the bright moons and is much better at dealing with people. She should lead, and I should stay.
Let me think about this for a moment.
Hallowed, Khali is not prepared for what's required here. Choose me to contain the Dark Main.
It's a tough one. I think Shazah would be a wiser leader. The Main has the speaker to help them. So if I have to pick, I'm going to pick Khali to contain the Dark Main and Shazah to become Main. Not sure what you think about that in chat, but yeah.
Hallowed, Shazah cannot contain this darkness. She does not have the strength. Choose me to take on this burden.
You're not going to say. Are you sure about
Yes,
this?
Hallowed. Shazah is brilliant. Yes, Shazah is much better suited to lead
Okay.
our people. She has studied so long and so hard. She knows much of the Bright Moons and is much better at dealing with people. She should lead, and I should stay.
The Main is a spiritual leader, and Shazah is more spiritual.
Sister,
Okay.
please reconsider.
This is the way it must be. Sister, do not weep for me. This creature is now contained. Leave this place, sister.
Khali, why? Damn that Jabatan to oblivion.
We'll get him.
I won't let her live like this, Hallowed. I won't. You and I are going to walk the path together. We'll destroy Tar, and I will return with the most powerful sages in Tamriel. Together, we'll free my sister from this torment.
Cool. I'm good with that. But yeah, for me it comes down to the fact that the Main, well yeah, so she says, absolutely. But the Main is meant to be a spiritual leader. So, I like Khali, but... Right. Incarcerator, eh? I like it.
Khali. Damn it. So strong, so forceful, so stupid when it comes to things like this.
Oh.
I suppose there is nothing else for it. We have to make for it.
What do we have to do?
Walk the Two Moons path. It's been my destiny since I was a cub. I know that now. We walk the path, and I become the new Main. Then we get my sister back.
I'll meet you there. Right. Oh. There's June. Okay. So I'm just going to take a very quick break. I just need to take a quick bio break. So please get yourself a drink, have a quick stretch, and I will be back in just a moment. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, let's see. We could do the way shrine, but let's see what else is on the map. Yorkshire tea? Yorkshire tea will certainly serve. Who knew you'd ever drink milk with tea? The strange old world. Ooh, another way shrine. Excellent. It's not a thing in Portugal. Ah. Well, I've recently started drinking more herbal teas and green tea. But I still enjoy a cup of Yorkshire tea or Assam with a bit of milk. In Portugal it's like milk, chamomile, a black tea is taken black. Ah. But only in very specific times. Okay. Every time you say you want a bit of milk and 2 sugars, they make awkward faces. Right.
Yeah.
Something over there. Right.
Yeah.
This is very cool. Oh, bandits. Okay. Right. June.
My friend, it is good to see you, even here.
I keep hearing reports out of the March. Hallowed this and the Hallowed did that. Even on the fringes of the Dominion, you make your mark.
My queen, we've lost one of the Lunar Champions to the Dark Main.
Yes, I know. Her sister told us a tale of bravery and sacrifice. She said you played an important role, as you so often do. I wish we could offer you a chance to rest and recover, but rest will have to wait for another day. I'm sorry to ask for your service so soon, but after the loss of the champion at Moonmont, your valor could make the difference today.
What's the situation?
We were on our way to see the champion walk the Two Moons path. Then our advance team began to report. Smoke over dune, the cries of Daedra, and Stonefire cultists in the streets.
Oh.
Javad Tharn has grown tired of waiting, it would seem.
Where is the champion?
She and a few of our bravest warriors have gone ahead into the city. They're trying to stem the tide of Daedra, ease up the pressure on our troops here. If you will, Hallowed, I'm sure she'd appreciate the help.
As you say, Your Majesty.
Clear the city, end the Daedric threat, and we can meet at the temple. We can usher in a new era of unity for this Almerdi Dominion.
May I ask you a few questions?
So formal. Of course, of course. What would you like to discuss?
Are the Colovians still causing trouble?
According to reports I've been getting, no. They're still trying to hold the few places in the northern woods they've managed to capture, but we pushed them back. Arenthia was their largest victory, and you denied them that.
Cool. Are they still fighting anywhere in particular?
I'm still receiving reports of conflict at a ruin called Senalana. Why the Colovians are so keen to hold an Ayleid ruin in the middle of the wood, Auriel only knows. Those people are beyond me.
Okay. Ayleid ruin, that doesn't sound good. Have you had a chance to speak to Shazah?
Yes, I have. She's a quiet woman, seems very thoughtful. But stars above does she know a lot. We had the most fascinating discussion about the signing of the Elden Accord, and she wasn't even there.
Do you think she'll make a good name?
My friend, I know you've chosen well. The Lunar clergy seems to think so, and I find her quite charming. The Khajiti people are wise and brave in equal amounts. They will grow to love her, I know it.
How did this all begin?
We're still not sure, but we haven't seen any chains yet. No dark anchors. All the Daedra appear to have come from portals opened in the middle of the districts. I have a problem, though.
What's that?
When the Daedra push into our realm, they create a kind of organic gateway. I saw that firsthand at Firsthold. That hasn't happened here. The portals reach from our side to theirs. That means somewhere in Dune, there is a traitor.
Okay. Let's find our champion.
Why must I suffer so?
Yes, this should work. The Fang is attuned with Daedra's essence.
Hallowed. Bright moons, it's good to see you. I've been conferring with this mage from the guild, working on a way to solve our portal problem.
It's good to see you too. Portals?
Portals have opened across Dune, allowed Daedra into the streets. I saved Isan here from being an ice sculpture, and in return, he's proposed a bold plan. One I think
Let's go make it too. Makes sense. What's his plan?
When he saw the Daedra, Isan may have raided the vault at the temple. He stole a Fang talisman, a magical relic. He's attuned it such that we can focus its power and seal the portals. I'm sure the priests wouldn't approve, but they're not here.
Oh, so what do we do?
The Fang lay dusty on a shelf for many years, and its power has waned. Isan's attunement, though, has made it such that we can gather power from the Atronachs. We can revitalize the Fang.
And how do we gather that power?
The hard way, I'm afraid. With claw and blade and spell. Destroy the Atronachs while you hold the Fang, and their essence will be transferred into the relic. Once it's primed, it should be simple to seal the portal.
I
know you have what it takes to see this through, Hallowed. You always have before. Khali loved that about you. You're almost as brave as she was.
And how are you doing?
Since Moonmont, you mean? I am well enough. I miss my sister dearly. Since arriving at Dune, I can't tell you the number of times I've wanted to ask her a question. Wanted her fighting at my side.
You think we'll ever get her out of there?
I hope so. The First Main seemed convinced that she would have to remain beneath Moonmont. But perhaps, if I walk the path, if I become Main, perhaps I will be strong enough to free her from the darkness.
Do we know who's behind this?
Tarn, you can be sure of that. It wasn't enough that he inflicted the Dark Main upon Akkhuz-ri, or spurred the Colovians to assault Arenthia. Now he must work to shatter the jewel in the desert, our great city of Dune.
Okay. I still have my effects up. For 2 minutes. Oh. Right. Nice. Right, now I have to be careful. Can't use my skeleton abilities.
You did it.
But it's
Bright
now
moons
a
hang above
lawful
us.
pose. What now?
Hassan left to investigate the second portal near the Mages Guild Hall. He may have sought out the advice of his peers in the guild. They're over in the Merchant District, my friend. I'd like you to see if you can find him.
You're not coming with me?
I need to report to the Thalmor Council. The Queen and Speaker Akkhuz-ri will want to know we've had some success here. This one trusts you to get the job done.
Good luck.
Bright moons, my friend. Go carefully. This invasion, it smacks of desperation. Until now, Tarn has been content to pull the strings from the shadows, to openly attack a Dominion icon like Dune. He must have a plan.
I'll find the guild hall and close the portal.
My brother was stationed at First Hold. Thank you.
Right. That text-to-speech use looks like my Siri trying to understand my English and accent. Always misses what I say. Yeah, this is web captioner, and yes, it does have its issues at times, but it's a reasonable start. Uses the Google API, and there's a number of the text-to-speech bits and pieces that do. Yikes. Some tough ones. Right. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Hmm. Nice. Thank you. This doesn't look good.
We have been betrayed.
What happened?
A son came as the champion bade. He came to speak to the guilds, but the Magister turned on the son. They have killed me.
Why would they do this?
I don't know. I heard Bea showed something about the Tarn. Javardhan must have corrupted the leaders of our hall. They ran for the inn. They must plan their escape. The totem.
Totem?
Bea has a warding totem. Used it to seal the hole. Always said it was protection magic. But the mages, they're trapped in the hole. Kill Bea and destroy the totem. Save the mages and this city.
I will. Oh no. Right. Right, let's finish this. Oh wow. I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
You cannot stop the forces that Jabba done.
That explains that. Right. Let's go from that.
I'm not a traitor.
Over. Okay. Close the portal. Rightio. Okay, not that door. Yay! You win. Right. Into the mages. Okay.
Hold, mages. This is no Daedra. What are you doing here, stranger? How did you get through the barrier? Speak quickly, stranger. We're all on edge.
I killed Bayer and destroyed the totem.
Ha! Thank the eight. I'm glad that witch got the justice they deserved. They sold their souls to Javad Tharn, that coward. I can't believe they locked us in here. You've saved our lives.
Do you know if there are any portals left in the city?
Yes. We received word that Daedra were attacking the Temple District. There must be another portal there. Go, Hallowed. This guild will guard this district from any further Daedric attack. The moon sent me.
Oh. Missed out on the dialogue option there. Right.
Hallowed. I take it you've restored order to the merchants' district?
Yes, we've retaken the district.
Bright moons, you are talented. I have the soldiers hanging back. The temples here venerate Joan and Jode, and I do not think the lunar clergy would appreciate mass bloodshed here. In fact, the cult has befouled the shrines.
Really?
Dark-hearted bastards.
What do we do?
I don't see a portal, but I have to trust my instincts. Let's cleanse the shrines and let the bright moons shine down on this place. You see to the temples of Joan and Jode. The old shrine to Rawl'kha still stands. I'll take care of that one.
I'll meet you there then. Yep, they didn't last long. I see. Okay. Whoa. Right, you first. Okay. Oh, doesn't look good.
Precious champion struggles and twists like a bug in amber. Your champion is mine now.
Oh, that's not good. Right.
You cannot stop the inevitable. The city is ours. Soon I will hold your mane in my hand, and my dark mane will walk the path. The soul of the Khajit will be lost to darkness.
So that's the plan. Fair enough. Whoa, okay.
You are too late! The city is ours! Your faith cannot overcome the Master's mace!
What the? Oh, there she is. Wow, I thought she disappeared.
You saved my life.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine. That was some damned impressive work. Khali would, I'm sure, offer you some kind of critique on your technique. I'm just glad I have you here today. Especially for what must come next.
Not a full-on boss, no, Pedro.
We have pushed back the Daedra. You heard the Tharn. He means to walk the Two Moons path himself. I can't put this off any longer. We must make for the Temple of the Dance. Follow me. I'll lead the way.
Okay. After you. Yeah. Bosses, I would need to go to Goliath form. And probably down a healing potion at some point. Oh, wow. The Wabbajack questline is awesome. Definitely should work on their mischievousness. Yeah. The Wabbajack, that's one of the Mages Guild ones, isn't it?
Uncle, you're alive. I'm overjoyed. I tried looking for you. Luckily, the moon hallowed, and our friend were able
We're
to clear
proud
the
to
city.
say we could help you during the invasion. Good luck on your path.
Best have you found in the game? Oh yeah, one of my favourite characters in the game is definitely Sheogorath. He's something else.
My friend, the moon hallowed. Thank you for all you've done here today, and all you will do.
I am proud to stand with you.
And I'm proud to be standing with you. Now then, let's focus our wits and prepare. Let's walk the path and see this through, the way Khali would have wanted.
Okay.
I'm frightened, but I won't let fear hold me back.
I'm ready as well.
Good. Since we were cubs, Khali and I have studied the path. I've read many accounts of past trials, what the Hallowed and the Candidate went through, but nothing can prepare you. I know that now.
We'll see it through together.
We'll walk the path together, yes. I'll be relying on you, Hallowed, to be brave for me, for her.
May I ask you a few questions?
I'll tell you all I can, Hallowed. I've read almost every tome in the Tales of the Two Moons Path series, and studied at the side of Moon Bishop Hunal himself, when I could understand him anyway.
This will be dangerous, right?
I'm almost certain it will be dangerous, yes. Tarn promised us he'd walk the path, didn't he? He's powerful and capable of almost anything. If he has been able to warp and twist the shape of the Two Moons Path, there is no telling what we'll face.
What can we expect?
According to the stories, the path is a spiritual one. We're walking into the heart of my people, the very soul of the lunar faith. Each part of the path represents something about the Candidate, the Hallowed, and the Khajit.
Represents something?
Yes, manifestations. In the past, Mains have fought in climactic battles on the path. They've loved and lost, seen distant shores, and spoken to inhuman spirits. Whatever we face will represent the challenges of here and now.
Well, so these should be without its dangers. Indeed. Don't want it all to be easy. How do we get to the path?
The monks have done all the work for us. We'll just walk into the temple and from there onto the path. I believe I read once that the whole temple is suffused in moon sugar vapors that allow for the mind to open to what can't normally be seen.
Let's do this. The demi-plane of Jode. Yikes. Leroy, yes. It could be. If this goes wrong, it could be. Last time I was on a demi-plane, I had to fight Bronteed, and that was scary.
You have begun your journey, Pilgrim. Ahead lies danger. For now, you face only the light of the moons. Breathe deep of the moon sugar vapors, and open your minds to the path.
Where are we?
You are deep below the temple of the dance, Hamad. Tradition dictates that the start of your journey should be rooted in what has come before. Here you will find that the past is very much alive in the moonlight.
Kill everything, but in the end they usually die. Yes. What do we need to do?
Simply call down the light of Joan and Jode. Each of these reflectors is misaligned. Attune them to the moonlight and see what the bright moons wish you to see.
We'll see it now. Right.
Main Akkhuz-ri, it is a pleasure to meet you. The Khajit and their faith will be the Dominion's bulwark against the darkness.
Thank you, my queen. May the bright moons guide us in our new endeavor.
I recognize this moment. The day the Elden Accord was signed. The Main was a good leader, Hallowed. A good soul. I've heard of these. Main Jininjari had them installed almost 600 years ago during one of the many temple refurbishings. They were thought lost. I'll tell you all I can, Hallowed.
Okay, well, you don't need to talk to her, you just need to carry on doing this.
Joan and Jode have spoken. Shazah, Khali, you were both born beneath the same moon. Never before has this happened. Never before have the bright moons gifted us this way. Forevermore, you will be known as the Lunar Champions.
We understand. The main is strong, and we are new.
Yes, we understand. We're an embarrassment. We didn't ask for this. We were born this way. Moons be damned.
Khali was so angry. We both were. The priests were never very kind to us. But look at you and I today. Khali, I wish you were here.
Oh.
Joan and Jode, you have shown the way to Rid-Thar-ri'Datta. This one is your... By your light, this one will lead his people. By your light, will this one imbue balance to the Khajit.
The day, so long ago, Rid-Thar-ri'Datta first became main. A controversial moment at the time, but an important moment for my people. Look up there! The top of the central pillar!
Uh-huh. Here we go.
Where are we? What is this place? Have you ever seen a place like this, Hallowed? Even in my dreams, I never imagined it would look like this.
Where are we?
I never thought I would see this place. I've seen the drawings in the oldest texts. The Plain of Jode. The place where the bright moons dwell. The home of the gods. It's different than I expected in some ways. But that makes sense.
What do you mean?
The path is changing to suit us, to reflect the challenges we face. Just like for Zibidenjo, the Argonian Soul Reavers. Sorry, Hallowed. Just thinking of one of the stories I read.
Where do we go from here?
Let's just... wait a moment. If I'm right, the path will show us the way.
Alright, patience it is.
You see, a vision of a wood elf. That must be where we should go. Come on, Hallowed.
Oh.
More are coming! We have to leave him!
Get out of here! It's not safe!
Who hurt you? What are you doing here?
My people have turned on themselves. The hunt is driven everyone. I've tried to protect the Silvenar and the Green Lady. They're not safe.
What happened?
No time. Since the Khajit fell away from the Dominion, things have been desperate. The Covenant, the Pact, pressing on every front. We had no choice. Had to turn to the Wild Hunt.
Who were those
The
people?
Silvenar and the Green Lady. They're being pursued by the Wild Hunt. Our own people.
Wow.
Hunting us down. Please, go. Save them. Save the heart of the forest.
We will. Well, it certainly sounds a lot similar, doesn't it? To The Witcher, but no.
Brace yourself. Wait, who are you?
You smell friendly. Brace yourselves. Here they come!
Why, my love? Why is this happening?
The hunt. It's turned them. This never would have happened if the Dominion had stayed intact. Damn the Eagle Banner!
I'm glad you two showed up. You can help us find...
Cool.
The pain. I can't go on much longer like this.
What's wrong, my heart? Are you wounded?
I don't know. I feel weak. I don't know what's happening.
Hold on a little longer, my love. Damn it. Yet more coming. Help us! Can't hold this place. Got to get out of here. Follow, if you would live.
Leave me here, my love. Find safety. I can fend for myself.
Oh no.
He'll be all right. We've suffered through worse.
He doesn't look well, my lady.
He's fine. He's just tired. We've been running for so long now. I don't know how much longer we can keep this up.
What happened to the Wood Elves?
After Akkhuz-ri's fall and the death of Rawl'kha, the Khajit fell away from the Dominion. The other alliances moved in. We tried to make the heart of the forest beat that much stronger, but they lost hope.
What did you do?
We said the words, and the wild hunt returned to Valenwood. It roamed through the forest, drove our people feral. It had consumed them before we realized what had happened. That's when the chase began.
Will you be able to survive?
Who knows? As soon as my mate wakes, we can get moving again. Then from there, I have no clue. But wait, he's stirring. What is it, my heart? Are you
Call
alright?
the Witcher. Indeed.
What's wrong? What's happening?
Run! Get out of here!
No, love, I won't. I can't leave you.
Get out of here before I hurt you!
No! Cute.
So hard for our people. To see him
No, it
dead
wasn't.
by my own hand.
I'm sorry
We
for
did what we
yours.
had to do. This isn't your fault. This is Irene's fault. That witch. She held the Dominion so tight that it suffocated, and now we have no more breath in our chests.
What will you do now?
It doesn't matter. The others will find me, and with my Sylvanar dead, I shall soon follow. The heart of the forest dead, and the wild hunt rampant. This is the end.
I can't just leave you.
Go. There's no hope now. If the Khajit hadn't left us, if those bastard cats and the Witch Queen at the Ultima hadn't, go!
Oh.
Leave us! And remember that the heart of the forest once beat within the chest of an elf.
Yikes.
The texts never made it sound like that. What we did, we killed the Sylvanar. The heart of the forest. The Green Lady is dead.
We did what we had to do.
It was the Khajit. We failed them. Because here, no one became the main after Akkhuz-ri.
That's not going to happen.
Let's continue on the path. If the bright moons felt we needed to see the future of the Bosmer, perhaps we shall now see the future of the High Elves. Let's hope it is not as bleak.
Let's hope. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think this is a happy story for a bit. Certainly an impressive place, though.
My queen. I failed you.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine. As soon as I stop bleeding out of my side and can walk on my own accord. Actually, now that you mention it.
What happened? Who was that?
Where have you been the last few months? The Veiled Heritance, those bastards, led a revolt against the Queen. All of the Somerset Isles have risen against her. It's been all the eyes could do to keep her alive.
What can I do?
There's not much you can do. They tracked us across country. Overwhelmed us. I'm not going to last much longer. Maybe you can help Raz. He's up on the hill. Find him. He's the Queen's last defense.
I'll find Raz. Indeed. Raz! Inheritance. Okay, that's a bit weird.
I finally put you down, cat. Just try to meddle now.
Oh,
good. You're here. Razumdar was afraid he would have to bleed to death by himself.
No! Are you injured?
This one? Injured? Nobody can injure Razumdar. He's invincible. But he must ask that you talk quickly. He does not think he will be awake long.
Oh dear. Was that battle with Rawl'kha?
The Veil is stronger now than it ever was. Where have you been?
Indeed.
The battle rave turned on Her Majesty when she tried to hold the Dominion together by force of will. The other alliances took Cyrodiil, march on Somerset.
What can be done?
For Raz, nothing. Raz will rest here until this Eye of the Queen closes. All that Raz has left is his oath. He swore he would protect Iran. He swore he would protect his dearest friend.
I'll find her, Raz. I'll keep her safe.
Good. Razumdar is tired.
No.
He will sleep. If he does not wake up, this one hopes to see you where the bright moons dwell. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck, Raz. Oh. Not Raz.
I didn't betray the people. I joined them in ending the rule of a tyrant.
From the sides!
So Iran becomes a tyrant. Plot twist.
Help me. You're the only one I can trust. Save your queen.
This is going to be bad, isn't it? This is going to be very bad.
I just wanted to keep the dream alive. The dream of my Almerdi Dominion.
My queen, you're hurt.
Yes, badly. Swords can cut. Cut pretty deep, turns out. I feel the wounds in the Dominion much worse, though. Those wounds will be the death of me.
Is the Dominion truly at an end?
Yes. The Wood Elves consumed by rage. The Khajit retreated into the desert. And my people, Somerset, risen up against me. By the time the Pact and the Covenant arrive on our shores, there will be nothing left to pick apart.
You'll be alright, my queen. We can get you to safety.
No. I have nowhere I can go. My people have rejected me. Rejected the whole idea of an alliance with other races. The Eagle Banner is fallen. I might as well fall too.
Surely you can fight back.
What reason is there left to fight? We've lost our heart, our soul. And now, with my death, the body of the Dominion shall fall silent as well. Leave me, please. Let a queen die with dignity, in silence and solitude.
As you command. Yikes.
I never thought it could be this bad. I'm used to being able to think through my problems, using my books and spells to... There's no solution to this in a book.
What we saw, could it be the future of the Dominion?
Not if I have anything to say about it. I know what this is, Hallowed. These visions, they're a future where the Main does not lead her people. With strength as well as wisdom. This will not be our future. We've walked the Two Moons path, the path of Joan and Jode. But there is a third moon, the Dark Moon, the enemy of the Khajit. Rawl'kha, the missing god. This is the secret at the end of the path. We must travel to the den of Rawl'kha.
Is it going to be bad?
It gets worse. Legend says that the missing god is dead. That the den, it is his body. The great emptiness of the den is a decaying corpse of a dead god. I don't know if... What's that?
What's what?
Wait! That's my sister! After her, Hallowed! She led us here. Khali led us to the threshold. Hallowed, I've never been afraid like this before. But I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can take the last step.
What's left to be afraid of?
There's been so much fighting. So much death. Even if we walk the path through the den of Rawl'kha, seeing these visions has made me realize how critical the Main can be. I don't know if I'm ready.
You're ready. You can do this. Just one more step on the path.
Perhaps. For you, Hallowed. For Khali. For the Khajiti people. Hallowed, we owe you so much. I don't know if I can ever thank you properly.
Oh. Let's take the last step. Den of Rawl'kha. Others, it is always others, contend that the moons are literally the rotting corpses of Rawl'kha himself, spinning an eternal jaw ellipses above but ever beyond the creation for which he gave his heart. But the war of manifest metaphors has rendered this and all narratives absurd. Okay. Wow.
The den of Rawl'kha. It's even more beautiful and horrible than I could have imagined. Come, Hallowed.
Ah, you remember her.
Shazah, I've missed you. You left me alone in the dark.
Khali? Is that you? You're alive? You're safe?
Of course I'm alive. Safe and sound.
Your sister is safe. Her soul has been purified by darkness. Come, join her. Come join your sister.
Let her go. Show yourself, you bastard. I'll burn your flesh from your bones.
Oh, you want her free? Here is your sister. Your sister, my new dark maid. Take care of you myself.
Here we go. Hi.
Dark Maid, attend me. May the shadows of your dead god imbue you with strength.
Right, grabbing you. You're down.
Khali? Are you all right?
Your sorrow is misplaced. Your sister is at peace. Together you and she have walked the Two Moons path to its end.
Oh, no. I had to let you go once already. I'm not ready to lose you again.
Her soul is at peace now. She has traveled beyond the path to Athelius, the light of the bright moon surrounding and guiding her.
How can I trust anything I've seen? The path has shown me terrors, lies, failure.
Shazah, don't cry. Tharn can't hurt me now. I'm at peace. Soon I'll be with Mother and Father.
Please, don't leave me.
Goodbye, my sister. You will be the main. You will lead the Khajit with wisdom and strength. Know always that I love you.
Hollow, champion, your journey is complete. Return now to Dune and begin to walk the next path.
Wow. Yikes.
We did it. We walked the path and lived. I'm going to be the main.
Oh.
And my sister is dead.
I think they're waiting for you, Shazah.
They await you as well, Moon Hallowed. Come, let's see this done. And stay after the ceremony, please. I'd like to speak with you when it's all said and done.
Of course.
Champion, it is time. You are at the end of your path. As the Lunar Champion, you have proven yourself time and time again a leader of our people. But do you truly understand what it means to be the main?
Yes, I've walked the path and know what lies ahead, and honor those left behind.
You've begun the path, and know what lies ahead of our people. Are you prepared to lead your people?
Yes, I accept this role in service of kith and kin.
Then wear this as leader of our people, and rise, main of our people.
You have come through these trials and emerged victorious. Continue the path, young one, and accept this blessing for the journey ahead.
Rejoice, one and all. Long live the main!
Yay!
I'm the main. Hallowed, we survived.
Congratulations, Arenthia.
My friend, this could never have happened without you. Your strength at Arenthia, your wisdom at Rawl'kha, your bravery at Moonmont. And here, we saved the jewel of elsewhere. Dune is safe. Javad Tarn is dead, and I have walked the path.
What now, man?
The end of one path, and the beginning of another. As you well know, the path never really ends.
That's very true, Sky
Here
Master.
in Reaper's March, I will restore the soul of the Khajit, and you will travel on.
Right moon, Shazah.
Right moons, hallowed. Wherever Joan and Jode take you next, I hope you will remember your friend Shazah and her sister Khali, the sisters and the Khajit. They will never forget you.
Ah, there you are.
Cool.
We owe you so much. Finally, the Almerdi Dominion can truly be called an alliance. But I'm afraid there's no rest for the heroic. I have a message for you.
A message, my
From
queen.
Vanus Galarian of the Mages Guild. As you well know, the forces of Molag Bal grow bolder by the day. Vanus believes that it is time we went on the offensive.
Does he have a plan?
I believe so, but I thought it best not to speak about it through other parties. Once again, I need you to be my eyes and ears. Razum-Dar here waits only for you to leave. He'll meet you in Skywatch, and together you will speak on my behalf.
It will be an honor, my queen. Right. So this is a point where the Almerdi Dominion quests and the main quest line merge. So we're going to bring it to a close there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it's been entertaining. I certainly appreciate having the viewers, whether you are lurking or you're talking in chat. It doesn't matter. Support is always appreciated. What we are going to do then is... thank you very much, Sky Master. 07 to you as well. Just going to do a quick raid over to another ESO streamer. And I hope you all have the nice rest of your weekend. And I will be back streaming Elite Dangerous Wednesday at 7 o'clock, 7 PM GMT that is, and Elder Scrolls Online Thursday at 7 PM GMT. So I hope to see folks again at some point, but right now we will just do a quick raid. Need to type that in the right chat. Oh. So, thank you very much, and I will see you again at some point soon, no doubt. Take care.